This week on This Big Life,
we finally get to visit La Sagrada Familia and get to have some fun with Mexican food. Brad had a very interesting interpretation of the church.
Kind of look like buttholes to me.
wow.
We make a new friend who brings me to the market and really helps me understand why my ex treated me the way that he did. And the last night in Barcelona calls for new friends and an authentic Spanish seafood dinner.
It's not TV, it's self-discovery. All this on This Big Life.
Good morning, fam. We're gonna go down and have some breakfast. We are extending our room by a night.
All right, here we go, breakfast. A little ticket.
It's because breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
We found Brad and Alex. Hey guys! Sagrada Familia. Can't even
No, I know.
The camera can't even get it all. Do you know anything about anything?
Well, I know that it's not finished. They're still building it.
Really?
I know there's a lot of controversy about the train stations.
Oh, it's like back taxed like 100 years?
Yeah, locals are not pleased with this.
Oh, so that's why there's such high security.
Well, that's why it costs, 31 euros per person to get in, because that's how they're paying.
They're paying for it.
When Gaudi died, La Sagrada Familia was declared only being less than 25% completed. The annual construction budget of this church is 25 million euros. In 2015, it was announced that the church was 70% complete. Major critics have said it is probably impossible to find a church building anything like it in the entire history of art.
Pasito con hielo, ice cup with ice. No?
Where? No. Good spot. Least spicy, spicier, peanut spicier, spiciest.
On this side.
Control yourself.
She was like, look up. Notice how they look like natural trees with spaces of light. Kind of look like buttholes to me.
Wow. How did you guys not know if they were a couple or not?
I've never met them until this trip.
Yeah, maybe because they're like traveling internationally.
They're like no rules.
Yeah.
Like different area codes applies even when you're traveling together.
In the same area. Mi papá es de Cuba. Entonces me encanta la playa y todo. Yo también.
Yo me encanta todo eso.
Sí.
Aquí es...
Alright, we parted from the gang. I need to do laundry, so we're gonna prioritize this first. We leave for Amsterdam tomorrow. Did you get the stove to work? Yes. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so we're gonna go out today with a friend who we've met from the hostel. She's a producer from Brazil. We're gonna go to La Rambla, and then we're gonna go to a market.
Thunderstorming earlier, but it stopped raining. Gosh, the weather has been so weird. Take me in. La Boqueria. It's fun, isn't it? Yeah. Is this open every day? Weekdays, yes. Weekends. Got maracuya and coconut smoothie. Only €1.50. That was actually pretty good, considering. That's watermelon. Both hibiscus. Just some hedgehogs. No big deal. That's tripe. That's the inside of a cow's stomach. Not right.
Julia's great. It was so good to just be able to see her on her journey because she's traveling on her own too. And she's a really empowered woman doing it. And I think she's just another example of us going out there and doing our thing and finding ourselves and finding strength in that. And there's a lot of women here actually. This other girl who's a vet from Denmark, and she's been traveling because she negotiated 2 months of vacation from her job over the course of the last 5 years. Instead of getting salary increases, she's been negotiating more vacation time, which I think is brilliant because her vacation, she calls it her freedom, is more important to her than anything. Accessory shopping. Did a little bit of shopping, a little bit of self-love, and now there's a...
Love it if you go to flash mob.
I think it's the clowns.
I hate clowns.
Do clowns scare you?
Yeah, I call clowns.
It's not clowns, Julie, it's not clowns. And I just love it, you know, like these women are doing it. They're doing it, and they're doing it for themselves, and they are doing it unapologetically. And by doing it, they are here to remind me, and they're here to remind one another, we can do this. And this is for anyone in any situation. We can travel. We can learn our strength. We can learn what we're made of. We can remember who we are. You know, for the people who are in situations where they're really tied down, who really need to fight harder and harder and harder, it's a reminder. It's a reminder that this network really needs to grow and grow and grow and grow. You know, travel and embracing the world and embracing yourself, like this is what's gonna make the world a stronger, better place. Wow, what a whirlwind. It was so good to meet someone from Brazil. One of my exes was Brazilian, and my understanding of that culture was so different. She said a lot of things. And like, there's always the exception to the rule. Like, she made sure that I knew there's always the exception to the rule. She's kind of made a point of focusing on her career because for the most part, she's not being treated the way that she deserves. And it was just really, it was really empowering. It was really validating for me to hear that. And it's like that perspective shift thing. You look back on things and you're like, was I crazy or was I too sensitive? Sometimes you weren't. Amazing. It was amazing to be with Julia. Her telling me how I had it all wrong and how I needed to understand and remember who I am and how the things that I dealt with weren't necessarily like correct. I didn't see the full picture. Okay, last night in Barcelona. We're gonna go out for some seafood paella. Boca Grande.
I know your last one from Barcelona. Where are you going after this?
Amsterdam.
Yeah, for a few days. I know we're not talking about boys, but I'm going for work, not for boys.
You're gonna have your first oyster.
Exciting.
Oh, you put a little bit of lemon in the one that you picked.
It's not as mushy as I thought it was.
And buen provecho. You're gonna process it, I wanna see. You cleaned your plate. You knew how to eat it.
My mom taught me well.
You've had a lot of firsts tonight.
Yeah, I did.
Just throw it all at her. This is the coolest bathroom I've ever been in my entire life. Last night in Barcelona. Hi. That was like the best meal though, actually.
Yeah.
You had oysters for the first time.
First time.
And you got your boomerangs.
Yep.
Look at you on fire. It is.
Where are we now?
We are in Barcelona.
And this is her last night.
This is my last night. Last night.
See you on Facebook.
I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you on Facebook. Until I come to Malaysia.
I will stalk you.
Oh wow, do you smell that?
Marijuana.
Is it legal here?
Yeah.
Well, it's technically not legal in Amsterdam.
No.
Yeah, like you're actually only allowed to have so much in one place. Coffee shops.
Space cakes.
I kept forgetting and I kept trying to just get like a cappuccino and I was like, oh, that's right. This isn't a coffee shop.
It's not a coffee.
Yeah, that's not coffee. I mean, they have coffee, but they're like...
It's not for the coffee.
Blunt with the coffee? Is it legal in Malaysia?
Oh no.
No.
You'll go to jail in Malaysia?
Yeah, transporting drugs. It's death sentence.
Really?
Yeah. Number 444.
What's a good number in Chinese?
Oh, 8. Yeah.
8?
Yeah, because it's like rich. So you get
Do you hear that? Only number 8. Sorry, WeWork.
444.
The 444 is a very unlucky number, and WeWork chose it as an address, so we wish them luck. Red light.
After we're passing the 444.
I know. You're the one who took a picture of the 444. You gotta watch out for your luck, man.
Yeah, to all my ex-boyfriends, you know.
Yeah, here's your 444, buddy. He's like, take it back. You're like, nope. That's how she deals with her exes. Just 444
and say, I wish you well.
Text with a picture of 444 and like say Happy New Year, like all year. You want to go to the supermarket?
It's okay, but you can go ahead and rest, you know.
I have to pack.
Yeah, don't worry.
Holy, why don't my freaking keys work? Oh my gosh, why? Every time! I'm gonna beat the elevator. Yeah, we beat the elevator. Roommates come in and out like constantly. I never know if there's gonna be someone new in there or not. Last night. Yes. Okay, wait. Do it again. Next week on This Big Life, we're leaving on a jet plane back to Amsterdam. Haarlem has proven the perfect place to stay right outside of Amsterdam. We're moving into a hotel that has been open for 1 week. I stop in Amsterdam to pick up my luggage, and the hotel gifted me with some of my favorite shampoo. Time for R&R, health, and meeting more inspirational ladies. It's not TV, it's self-discovery. All this on This Big Life.